And it might be the most important part of all. You might be the soul healer. You, the person listening to this right now, the woman in the car on the treadmill, folding laundry, laying in bed, walking the dog. You might be the person someone else desperately needs. And you might not even know it, because here's the thing about soul healers. They rarely think of themselves that way. They are not walking around thinking, I am a beacon of healing light. No, they're just being themselves. They're just showing up. They're just listening when someone else talks, and caring when someone hurts, and staying when things get hard. That might be you. And I want to encourage you to lean into that. Not in a martyr way, not in an I will sacrifice myself on the altar of someone else's needs way, because that is not healing. That is self-abandonment. And we're not doing that today. But in a conscious, intentional, boundaried way, ask the real question. How are you really? Hold the silence when someone is trying to find their words. Resist the urge to fix, to advise, to redirect, to silver line. Just be there. Just be present. Just let someone be a mess in front of you without trying to clean it up. That is a gift. That is a profound, life altering gift. And you don't need a degree or a certification or a special training to offer it. You just need willingness. Willingness to sit in the discomfort of someone else's pain without running from it. And here's the beautiful paradox. When you heal someone else, you heal yourself too. Not because you're using them for your own growth. That would be the savior pattern. And we already talked about that. But because genuine human connection is reciprocal by nature. When you show up fully for someone, something in you opens up. When you witness someone's vulnerability and hold it with care, your own capacity for vulnerability expands. We heal each other. That's the whole secret. We heal each other by being brave enough to be real with each other. The grief of not having found them yet. I would be dishonest if I wrap this up without acknowledging something. And it's something that I think a lot of you are sitting with right now. And I don't want to skip over it. Some of you are listening to this and thinking, I don't have that person. I don't have a soul healer. I don't have anyone who makes me feel that way. And that thought carries a specific kind of grief, a loneliness that isn't about being alone. You might be surrounded by people, by family, by coworkers, by acquaintances, but being unknown, unseen in the deepest sense, carrying your full self around with you and having nowhere to sit it down. I see you. I hear you. I want you to know that there's nothing wrong with you. You are not too much. You are not complicated. You are not broken. You are not too far gone. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes longer than it should. Sometimes the right person haven't arrived yet, but not because you're unworthy of them, but because the timing hasn't aligned, because they're out there somewhere, maybe sitting in their own driveway in their own Honda Accord, scrolling through their own phone, aching for the same exact kind of connection you're aching for. And meantime, and I know this sounds like a greeting card, but stay with me because I mean it more than I've ever meant anything. In the meantime, can you be that person for yourself? Can you ask yourself the real question? How am I doing? Really? Can you hold your own contradictions without judgment? Can you sit with your own pain without rushing to fix it or numb it or explain it away? Can you be gentle with yourself the way you would be gentle with someone you love? Because that is where it starts. It starts inside. The soul healing starts with you, turning towards yourself with the same tenderness you're seeking from someone else. Not because you don't deserve it from another person. You absolutely do. But because you can't receive what you won't give yourself. If you don't believe you're worthy of that kind of love and attention, you'll deflect it even when it's offered. You'll sabotage it. You'll convince yourself it's not real. So practice on yourself first. Be your own soul healer first. And then when the right person shows up, and they will, you'll be ready. Your arms will be open. Your walls will have a door. And you'll recognize them, not because of the fireworks or the drama or intensity, but because of the quiet, the steady, bone deep feeling of, oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you. Your homework this week. Okay, friends. You know, I always like to leave you with something to carry into your week. Not a to-do list. I know your to-do list is long enough already. Just something to think about, something to hold. So here's your homework. 3 small things. Number 1, do an inventory. Think about the people in your life right now. Not who you wish was in your life, who is actually currently presently there, and ask yourself, who among them makes me feel the most like myself? Not the most entertained, not the most distracted, not the most flattered, the most like myself. Whoever that person is, reach out to them this week. Not with anything heavy, just a text. Thinking of you. Grateful for you. You make my world better. Let them know they matter because they probably need to hear it as much as you needed to say it. Number 2, practice the pause. Next time someone in your life starts to open up, starts to get real, resist every urge to fix, advise, redirect, or silver line. Just listen. Just be there. Say, tell me more. Say, that sounds hard. Say, I'm here. And then be there. Actually be there. Put the phone down. Make eye contact if you're in person. Give them the gift of your full attention. See how it feels for the both of you. Number 3, lower one brick, just one. Find one person, someone you trust, even tentatively, and tell them one true thing. One thing you've been holding. One thing you've been hiding behind. I'm fine. It doesn't have to be your deepest, darkest secret. It can be something small and ordinary. I'm really struggling with my body image lately. I've been feeling disconnected from my husband. I don't know what I want anymore. Just one brick. See what happens. See who catches it. You know, I started this episode talking about sitting in my car, in my driveway, reading a quote on my phone, and I wanted to end it by telling you what happened next. I went inside, I put the groceries away, I made dinner, I did all the normal things, but that night, I texted my friend, the hydrangea friend, the one who became everything, and said, I read something today that made me think of you. I said, the right person heals something in you that you didn't know was broken. That's you. You did that for me. And she wrote back, I'm going to read this to you exactly as she typed it. Typos and all. Carissy, stop. You're going to make me cry at Target. Also, same. You did that for me too. Also, should I get the good toilet paper or the regular toilet paper? And that, my friend, that is it. That is the whole thing. That is soul healing in its purest form. Profound love expressed between the aisles of a Target. Followed immediately by a practical question about toilet paper. Sacred and mundane, woven together, inseparable. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for every single person listening to this. Not perfection, not a movie moment, just someone who makes you cry and laugh in the same breath. Someone who sees all of you and says, same. Also, should I get the good toilet paper? Find that person or let them find you, or better yet, be the person. Be that person for someone who's still looking. We heal each other, friends. That's the whole secret. We heal each other by showing up real, staying quiet, and being brave enough to say, I'm here. Tell me everything. I'm not going anywhere. And with that being said, thank you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Thank you for letting me be a bit of a soul healer for you, even though you have your earbuds in. It's still cool to be your soul healer through your earbuds. And a thank you for being the kind of person who listens to a whole podcast about feelings and connection and vulnerability, because that tells me something about you. You're ready. You're open. You're looking for the real thing. It's coming, friend, or maybe it's already here and you just haven't noticed it yet. Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. Keep one brick loose in that wall. I love you. I mean that. I am Chrissy, your wise but not stuffy guide, and I'll see you next time.